Alright, what it do, y'all? It's Achilles. Now, I was just on 2K22. I probably won I won 2 games and lost 1. Yeah. talk to my sister for a bit, but I'm gonna get to the point. I played 2K for maybe 3 games. I won 2 and lost 1. But the last game that I seriously just played, I wasn't really feeling it. Because one, there was a guy, I was playing with, he wasn't good. Wow, this is low. I don't need that new shield, but let me get back to what I'm saying. I played 2K with my friend. He finally got a PlayStation 5. I told him I got him. It's not because he's bad. I just don't like the game. So all the other stuff that I feel about the game, is a setting stone. Because we're just seeing for instance, how in a way that this has been 2K, Call of Duty, all the franchises, they've really just lived off of the name, for the last, I don't know. The last 2K that's been good was 5 years ago. Call of Duty, I can't say that. Call of Duty's been on a decline for the last, I don't know. Well, I do know, the last 8 years. Call of Duty Ghosts, doo-doo. That game was doo-doo. Wasn't bad per se, but it won't do what it needed to do. How in the fuck? I would just leave that one. Because there was really no point. People weren't really doing that much, and You know, another thing I'm still thinking about in terms of like this, that, and the third. And it's just like 2K, in my opinion, you have so many metas. Well, not necessarily metas. Your build can't do jack. But other builds, like the deep range shot creator, most OP build. I faced against like a level 40 and a mascot. That dude was terrible. But what I gotta realize too about the game, there's some people that are only good at mastering one move. Now, one move is really all that you need. One move is really all that you need, but I can tell you was the left-right type of dude. But the thing was, he was trying to kind of play like it was 2K like 21 and 2K20, where the center and stuff like that, the guy was basically doing moving screens. That's how I felt about it, because I was playing threes, and this guy that was on my team, he was terrible. He did nothing but run the ball out, and on cuts, which my friend has like a 6'9", what is it? Like a two-way finisher shooting guard. He's new to the game. He don't know all the kinks and stuff. I think he's still good. To me, a lot of stuff goes back to the point that the game is so. I'm very objective when it comes to the game. I'll present you with facts. I leave like emotions for the most part out of it. Most of the content creators, outside of a few ones, I see Ticinos come back and do the thing, but there's so much lost time with that. There's a plethora of other games. People are just playing other games, or just altogether not even messing with these like additions to the games. And for the life of me, I'm really with that. Like, you're done with the game. For me now, what I think, I'm not giving 2K another 9. Like, I'm not giving 2K another dime. Will I stream 2K? The answer to that is probably no. I would just own it. Again, I won like 2 games and lost 1, and the 1 game I did lose is because you can't see the vantage point of who's on the court, and these guys, I mean, we would have beat them. We probably would have beat them if, everything came together. I'll put it like that. Because it's not like we got blown out. We lost, like, off of, like, maybe, like, 3 possessions. But we did touch the ball. These guys had, like, 79 win percent, but... And the 1v1 court, I do feel is bad, so I won't be honest. The 1v1 court, I'm not really even a fan of it, because still, again, you got all these different builds and stuff like that. People are not even really good on defense or offense or vice versa. It's not making that much sense in my opinion. So, lack of a better word, I'd rather not just play the game. I'm not sounding crazy, but what it tells me is that you have 2 different games, in my opinion. People say current gen and next gen is night and day. I really say they're both the same. They're both terrible. It's coming from a perspective, like people talking about that two-way playmaker, like 64 3-ball, that can shoot out, shooting lights out, and someone's like, wow, that's absolutely crazy. And then you go to next gen, everybody to a certain extent can shoot, but not everybody can play. I definitely would agree with that statement, but still, you still have broken mechanics in the game that should not even really exist. Paint defense on both games is terrible. I will preach that time and time again because if you think about it, what 2K has had good paint defense? There hasn't been any, really. We had that pushing, all that stuff when someone gets takeover. It's game over for the most part. They know what they're doing. There's nothing to circumvent going around that. So, logically, how I'm thinking is just straight that. There's really no type of balance at any point. I got 3 kills. Just pretty good. Hopefully we can get a dub here. Now me, I'm not really playing that many games nowadays. Like I stick to the same 2. And then 2, if I think about it, games just not hit on a certain level that they used to. You know, now that I'm graduated from school, graduated from college, I've done all my schooling and stuff that I feel like is for me. I'm not about to go back to school, I don't think, because it's not free for 1, and then 2, I don't know. Like going to grad school and then getting all this debt, you know. My grades are decent, but I'm not about to go to school or something like that, and it ain't paid for, nothing like that. I'm not about to do that. And there's really no truth in you making more money by going and getting going to a graduate program. So there's that. Then you trying to like laterally go work your way up a company. I mean, there's kind of opportunities there. You don't necessarily need to go get a degree, pass whatever you got. Are you playing with your friends? No, I'm playing with randoms. I'm playing with randoms. That's the funny thing. I'm actually playing with randoms. Because normally I would play with my friends, but he's not on right now. Him and his brother not on. I'm still thinking about, like, I haven't been done with school. And, like, I don't know. Wow. On 2K. I think my problem with the 2Ks is that 2K hasn't made a good game in like we're coming up on 7 years. So that to me that's a big deal. That's no small feat. And then 2, I'll probably play this a little bit. I'll probably get back on 2K later, but both games for me, I don't like them. No, to me now, I'm not gonna try to force stuff. Like if it's not good or something like that, I'm not about to force it. Like, or try to make something happen. A lot of people didn't left 2K, and I don't blame them. I want this dude just jump. Why can't this dude just stay up there? Wow. I know I should have probably built. But it is what it is. I don't think I went out bad particularly, but I won't much win that one. That's the Rah team. I see your comment, hold on. What did it say? But yeah, my personal beliefs 2K is I really don't have that much to say about it. Like the game, I'm not even playing that many games now. Like my day isn't even consistent. I might play a game like 2 hours or so. Oh, I see the person over here. I feel like 2K22, like if we had to break it down, I feel like it's the Eclipse. Its peak. If someone is trying to tell you that, oh, you know, you just hating on 2K, no. The thing about me is that, like, I'm not about to sit up here and try to do the mental gymnastics when, you know what time it is, man. Another component why I don't like 2K, man, is there's other games out there. Like, people are asking people, sir, maybe people just have, like, a family or something like that. Like, you don't have time to, like, the last thing, like, if I'm on a stressful day of work, or I just get off of work or something like that, the last thing I want to do is go and play something that induces stress and raises your cortisol. Like, you don't want to do that. They're double teaming. Yeah, oh my god. I'll probably play a few more of this before I hop back on 2K. Well, better than that, I'm gonna get myself some. That sounds even better. Some sweet tea. Alright, I'm back. $35. Alright. What's cheap? You can blow past me. See a Tyler on. I'm still thinking about what I gotta do next week. I get a physical now because I'm an adult. I gotta get blood work drawn. I don't. I don't like needles, and I don't like people sticking people with needles. Like I just no. I've never been a fan. Like if it's just a shot, but when you start going to people's veins, nah, I don't. I could get some more details on that, but I'm just not about to do that. I just have a bad experience with people messing up stuff, and yeah. Tyler. Not much. I got back on 2K, man. I don't even enjoy it. It's not good, bro. But I had to be real with myself. The game is terrible. They're not going to do anything to fix it. I mean, he tried to, but it's too late. I'm not even buying it next year for sure. I'm putting my foot down. They're not about to get no $160 from me, man. I just can't do it. And on top of that, Vanguard, no way. Vanguard's kind of bad too. I'm like, all these games just like you're paying a steep price, and it seems like the games they're trying to purposely sabotage like the reputation that it has or once had, and they're not doing anything about it. They're just like, we want to get our money, We're gonna take our money and run. That pretty much sums up, like, cause like the last two games, nah. 2K20 was like the decent. I mean, people crapped on it, but compared to 2K21, I wish 2K21 didn't even come out. That's how bad the game was. You had Curry slide, and then you had people with the Zan, and that was in the game the whole year. The whole year. And then they only fixed that in 2K22, but then again, you can't be so sure about that. Because someone could come up with a script or something like that, and then it's crazy. You know, it's interesting too. They got the new Warzone map. I might try to reinstall it, but I'm not. I'm not looking forward to that. Warzone to make Call of Duty a lot of money. That's for sure. On top of the base game, they had to get to unlock the weapons fully. Yeah, they made a bag off that. Fortnite's like the only game, in my opinion, the matchmaking is terrible. That's the only thing about it, and it's sweaty. Yeah, it's taking too much effort. Like, to me, you know, it would even be better if they had, like, to me, there should be, the left right was already an issue. But one of my main issues with the game is that I don't feel like you should take more than a certain amount of dribbles and there not be any penalty, even though even people are comboing up. It'd be people doing the craziest dribble moves and you get stuck on that screen and then you get beat because of that. I don't think any of the games can get better. Like, if you think about it, there's no good game, in my opinion, that's going to be out. Or, like, I'm not even in a point where I'm pre-ordering games anymore. Like, I'm just not. It's terrible. Yeah. Valhalla. Yeah, it is pretty bad. That's why I stopped playing it. Like, you start with the Viking, then you're going back in time. and you find out you're related to the people, and then like I don't know, it's pretty bad. And then moreover, the fact that you literally they're not making another Assassin's Creed because it done sold so well. They're just gonna keep on making like content for it, like the seasons pass. That's terrible. And the only reason why I think they didn't sold so well is because literally that was one of the like first games to be out on PlayStation 5 though. How many hours did you wind up getting in Valhalla? Because I think I only got like 8 hours on it. And I was like, this is pretty trash. Yeah. That game was way too long. Yeah, because you're going and doing raids, you're doing all this stuff, like, oh my god. And you know another thing I was just thinking about the games that you play, it's like if you think about it, like I think $70 is a good enough point for a game, and the fact that people are like literally dropping the game and then trying to add more content to it, but put it almost everything included, like you have to keep on buying it. Like I'm not buying it. After I spend the $70, that's just about it. Unless I'm really enjoying the game. What? This dude shot me. My God. What are you doing, dude? God, oh my God. Revive me, dude. Man. Like I'm still thinking about. To me there's almost no way to. Now that you think about it, it's like you spend $70 on a game like Outriders. Outriders should have just been outright free.
That game was fucking terrible.
Oh my God. That game was a cash grab. That game was a cash grab. That's what I said. Outriders was terrible. Zero content other than the story. Complete radio silence on new stuff. I agree. just think that stuff was just lacking. Like the game looked like it was literally on PS2, and it's crazy. And then all the stuff that they nerf people's bills, that was just terrible. And then you keep on facing the same type of enemies and then terrains. There was nothing interesting. What? This dude just shot me. Oh my god, just go ahead and shoot. Yeah. I'm gonna leave this. Um, I realized after a certain point, not even new builds can keep 2K fresh, and not that crappy content that they had in the game that they have in the game now, where you reach level 40 and you get some blinged out jewelry as a reward. Like, who thought of that? That's terrible. Wait, have you played like a 2K game like yesterday where it seemed like you know exactly what the other people want to do, and in your best attempts, you can't stop them. Like you know exactly, like you know the way they play. You know exactly what you do, and it's like, and it's always to get like a push through animation, and they just go right past you, and it's just a contact dunk or something stupid. I agree. But I think my main issue with the game is that like there's so many like bad things wrong with the game, but it's not going to get fixed until the next edition of 2K, and then by then you just gotta speak with your wallet. Because like I don't know, the last four 2Ks have been, for the most part, been pretty bad. Game, yeah, pretty bad. Yeah, their paint defense was bad on 19. Everything about 19 was just OP. Takeovers, then the shoving, they let that in the game for months. And you factor that with like the dexing, oh my god. That made it even worse. What? Oh my